So when I now came on the news and people were sending me messages that the Nigerian shops in Kumasi have been locked
by KMA now,
or they are going around locking the Nigerian shops in Kumasi.
Right.
Now, I will not sit here and say that Ghana has no reason to uphold their law. I will not sit here and say they are doing the wrong things because they believe they are doing the right things. We are done with this argument.
That's right. Awesome.
But what I'm sitting here to say is that the Nigeria, as from Tuesday, if the shops in Kumasi are not open, Nigeria should also trigger the same law and close down the fish market in Abuja.
In the fish market, where they say fish. Do you guys have banga fish?
That's all I'm saying. If they like, they kill me, if they like, they don't kill me, that will not stop me from talking. Yes, because you have a right to what you do to me. The reaction, you have no right. You cannot be doing things to me and still control how I react to it. It doesn't work like that. So we are calling on the Nigerian government, we are calling on Nigerian authorities to do what is called reciprocity, because it's a tool in diplomacy. Except the Ghana government comes to tell us that they are not aware of the locking of shops and it is the remedy happens before Wednesday. Otherwise, I'm calling on the Nigerian government, I'm calling on traders union in Nigeria also to activate the same law and lock up foreigner shops in Nigeria so that the table can be balanced. Because if the ECOWAS law is, according to them, the local law is bigger than the ECOWAS law, then the local law in Nigeria should also be bigger than the ECOWAS law. So we are quickly calling for reciprocity. We are done trying to tell them they are wrong or we are right. We are done trying to put this argument of being an ECOWAS citizen. What we want to say now is please, Nigerian government.
Okay.
They've started locking our trader shop in Kumasi. According to them, we heard that is because they are selling cheaper. Okay, so please lock foreigner shop in Nigeria, I beg.
If you've enjoyed this video so far, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button and subscribe. These videos take quite a long time to make, so if you could help me out, I'll love you forever. Thank you all for your support. Now let's get back to this crazy story.
Now, this is the penultimate number and it's number 2. At number 2, I present to you Kweku Afrique. Wow! This guy has a thunderous voice. Like, when he speaks, you wanna listen. I've been able to watch a couple of his videos and I sincerely will tell you that he makes great impression in whatever content he's going to present. Thank you so much, Mr. Kweku. Keep up the good work.
So since Ghanaians have refused to, let Nigerian traders be in Kumasi and Ghana, and even they've recently, the KMA, Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, have now collaborated with GUTA and have given notices to the Nigerian traders to relocate their stores or they are going to force eviction. Now, when this report came, Nigerians have also reacted, and a well-known Nigerian movie producer based in Ghana, but a Nigerian, Desmond Osman Omon. As we speak now, he has, a pending court issue in Ghana with Dr. Hassan Ayariga, but he refuses to, be pressured. He refuses to be told. He's speaking his mind. He is calling on the Nigerian government for reciprocity. So according to him, since Ghanaians have refused to bring peace and let them be, they should also lock down Abuja market or the Abuja fish market in Nigeria and all the Mami market in Port Harcourt in Nigeria, across Nigeria. Now, in case you don't know, these are the fish market which are being controlled by Ghanaians or Ghanaian trade activists in this area. And
In the the fish market where they say some fish. Do you guys have banga fish?
Ghanaians even have, connecting shops and retail shops all over Nigeria in this fish market. So when you enter this fish market, there are Ghanaians who grill fish, like tilapia, like cassava fish, a whole lot of fish, in this area. And it is a place for, West African people to connect. When you go there, you find people speaking Ewe, you find people speaking Ga, you find other Nigerians and other West African, countries also present, trading and working in this fish market. So according to Desmond Osmomon, the president of Nigeria and Nigerian authorities, Nigerian Traders Union, should, as a matter of emergency, also close down all this fish market, including all the Mami market across Nigeria, so that it will bring a reciprocity to what Ghanaians are doing to Nigeria. Now, if this shutdown, if this call for a shutdown in Nigeria fish market come to pass, or if Nigerian Traders Union decide to do this, this will also have an impact on Ghanaian traders based in Nigeria. Now, take it or leave it, this market have one of the highest Ghanaian presence in there, trading and selling fish every day and every time. Now, to many Ghanaians back home, they will think this is just an ordinary market. But to those who benefit from this trade, there is a large community of these Ghanaians who have built businesses over years, and these guys have business chains that they supply huge truckloads of fish, both smoked and dried fish, to Nigeria, to their fish market to go and sell. So why does this happen when there is a sea in Nigeria? So the Nigerians and those West African states who go to Nigeria to trade, they see the fish and the herrings from Ghana, the smoked ones and the dried ones, as a quality one from Ghana. And so they also prefer to buy Ghanaian fish, Ghanaian catfish, Ghanaian smoked fish, Ghanaian smoked herrings. They prefer to buy this one because they see that as quality. In fact, they think that the best people to smoke fish are Ghanaians. And so when you go to this Nigerian fish market, Nigerian traders, those Nigerians who live at the sea, most of them have settled and worked there. Ghanaians and the Fantis, these are the people who are closer to the sea, and these are the people who are into this metro trade. They are in Nigeria, those fish market. They have a stronger customer base because they prefer their fish over the one from Nigeria. Now, some Ghanaian traders in Abuja even oversee long haul deliveries from coastal areas to Abuja, and they have networks which it is linking Ghanaian fishing communities to the Nigerian interior that they even supply to them. You may not know, but these are some people's businesses, Ghanaians who are also in Nigeria trading. Now, it goes to the extent that even some Ghanaian traders have informal trade association that help newcomers with accommodations, documentation, and trading permits in Nigeria for them to trade in fish. And in this market, you hear Fanti, Ewe, and Tribi spoken. Now, these people does not only trade in fish, they also sell items like kenke, benku, laisu for traders. For now, because of the promotion of some content creators, Nigerians are beginning to love Ghanaian food. And
is this the best 1K in Lagos, Nigeria? Located at 4 Oshi Street, off Awoyoko Onikpan. This place is called One Love Food Canteen and is also popularly known as Baba Fumi. I have a question for you all Ghanaians. What is the reason for the color of this rice? Because I'm trying to figure out what it means. The rate at which people queue here to get this 1K or waje should tell you that this food is so good. So I ordered 1K for 500 naira, plantain 200 naira, and momo 200 naira, total of 900 naira. This is actually my first time trying 1K, so I don't know how Ghanaians own taste, but I'm gonna give this a total 6 over 10. My question is, how is 1K supposed to taste? Ghana people, over to you guys.
some have even discovered Ghanaian food for the first time. So all this kenke, wache, fufu are all being sold in some of these fish market in Nigeria. Now, some of these fish market in Nigeria, number one is the Lagos. Now, the Lagos is the biggest Ghanaian trading base in Nigeria. So apart from that, we also have the Aja market. Now, the Aja market, so there are fish sellers, smoked fish wholesalers, and the Mile 12 market. They also have Ghanaian food stuff. They sell Ghanaian spices, Ghanaian vegetables. And then next is the Balogun market. Now in the Balogun too, you see Ghanaians who are dealing in clothes trade, hair product shop, and small goods. They also have a major presence of Ghanaians selling both fish, seafood especially, and herrings. Sasakwesi, if you know Sasakwesi, you know what I'm talking about. Yes, they have huge market in Nigeria, this market. There's also the Makoko waterfront. That one too, some Ghanaian fishermen operate here, the Makoko waterfront, where they also, sell their product and all of that. And then there is the Kano, Northwest Nigeria. There too, you have one of the biggest Ghanaians who have settled there, and these people are into processing of gari, and then the Sabon Gari market. So that is a popular, trading ground where West African communities, including most Ghanaians, sell food stuff like dried fish, gari, and a whole lot. In Nigeria too, they also prefer Ghanaian smoked gari or Ghanaian gari to their own Nigerian gari, because they also believe that original gari comes from Ghana, and so it has given huge market to the Ghanaians who are also based in Nigeria in these markets. So there is also the Central Market and the Kabbalah West, where you also have several Ghanaian families running smoked fish and provision stores over there. There is the Abuja Fish Market in Kado. That is one of the strongest bases for Ghanaian seafood traders. They bring a lot of seafood. There is the Port Harcourt, Niger Delta. We also have Ghanaian fishermen and fishmongers who operate around this, and they are in this market, Barokiri Market and Mawan Market. We also have some Ghanaian transporters who operate within the fish supply. There is the Benin City and Warri, Edo Delta State. These places too, we have strong presence of Ghanaian smoked fish and catfish traders who are basically market women also working there. Now, this is how, or this is why, if Nigeria should proceed and shut down this market, it will affect, Ghanaians also living in Nigeria. Because one, Ghanaian wholesalers will lose their storage space. The moment you live with somebody who occupy it. And Ghanaian women who sell smoked fish will lose their stores. And apart from that, it has also employed a lot of transport drivers, or drivers from Ghana who transport this fish from the basic fish stores from Ghana into Nigeria. So all these people are going to lose their jobs, and there are many Ghanaian families living in Abuja. They may also face relocation or financial instability. So the Abuja Fish Market is not just another trading spot. In fact, it is a melting point of West African commerce and a place where Ghanaian traders have built strong roots. So if Nigeria shut it down, the impact will be felt from Abuja all the way to Accra, Cape Coast, Takoradi, and Kumasi. So this is an unfolding story, and my name is Kweku Africa. My duty and my job is to inform and educate and entertain you. In this story, I'm not picking sides. I'm only telling you the realities and what is on grounds. Should Nigerians also reciprocate? Shutting down their fish market or any other market that they want to, have. Taking note that I'm just educating and informing you, because most Ghanaians don't know that we have a number of Ghanaians also living and working legally in Ghana, whether legally or illegally, and they are operating their shop just like we have Ghana. Just that we have a number of Nigerians in Ghana. But I will also not dispute the fact that the Nigerians in Ghana are more, because Nigeria has the hugest, if there's a word like that, population in Africa. But having said that, there's also a fraction of Ghanaians also working and living in Nigeria, that if you decide to bring them, it will not work, because these people have lived for a very long time, build business chains, giving birth to their kids, owning properties, and so removing these people from Nigeria is impossible. So that is what tells you that Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, we are interconnected. We are interconnected. And let's go to Africa. Don't forget to leave your comment. Do you agree with me, or you think I'm talking nonsense? I know most Ghanaians disagree when I bring out facts like this. So leave your comment in the comment section. If I'm talking nonsense, let me know. If I'm talking realities too, let me know. It's a wrap for today.